Hello everyone, and welcome to the very next Let's Play on this channel. This is Disco Elysium, a game which I haven't played before. This is the very first time I will be doing so. I've only played the very beginning of it and I immediately turned it off and decided this game deserves a Let's Play. It's very much a role-playing game, but very much of an original role-playing game, and I hope by showing you this episode I will really hit your curiosity, because this game made me as curious as probably none other game made me feel in the last long time. So without further ado, I have no idea about the story, I have no idea about anything else regarding this game, the setting, nothing. We're going in blind, and I hope you guys will enjoy the ride. Let's go. First of all, we need to select the archetype of a character or create our own. We have three to choose from. We have a thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people. Most interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. We also have a sensitive type of a character, very psychological, a magnetic personality but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. And physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done but dumb as a rock. So you can pick one of the pre-made ones, or you can also make your own, which I think will be more inclined to do this because it just seems to be more enticing. So let's do it. Alright, adjust abilities. We have terrible intellect, weak psych, great physique, good motors so far, and we can also get random in here and just click it up. Intellect is raw brain power, how smart you are. Psych is sensitivity, how emotionally intelligent you are. Physique is musculature, how strong you are, and motorics are your senses, how agile you are. I'm going to go with definitely more physique, I think is better. I want to be more of an emotionally intelligent character, I would say, than intellectual. So I'll be going for great... Oh, genius is the maximum, isn't it? Is there something more? No, genius is maximum. I will go for great. I don't want to be a genius in anything. Average intellect, or actually weak intellect. I think that would be more interesting to have a weak intellectually character, but great with the emotional empathy, I would say. Decent physique, and weak motors. I think that actually seems to be pretty interesting. So we have an average physique, great emotional sensitivity, weak intellect, and weak motors. I think it's fine. Let's go. So we can select our signature skill, then that skill will gain us +1 bonus. Additionally, the learning cap for every skill of the same type will be raised by +1. So we have the skills from our attributes, I say. They're psych, intellect, physique, and motorics related skills. So we have hand-eye coordination, perception. When I click on that, it actually tells me more about it on the right hand side. All of them are so interesting, but I think I've picked one that speaks to me the most, and it's not because I'm making a visual novel about refrigerators, okay? Inland Empire, cool for dreamers, paranatural investigators, mental creators. Inland Empire is the unfiltered wellspring of imagination, emotion, and foreboding. It enables you to grope your way through invisible dimensions of reality, gaining insight into that which sight can't see. What's really going on? What do these enigmatic riddles mean for the world fate? At high levels, Inland Empire animates the inanimate. You'll have conversations with your clothing, conversations that may change the course of the investigation if you're not thrown in the loony bin first. With low Inland Empire, however, you'll be void of imagination and character. And then how will you shape the cosmos? I freaking love this. We're going to pick this as our signature skill. Set signature, thank you very much. There we go, we got it, confirm. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever.
Thank you, ancient reptilian brain. It actually feels pretty good.
Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever.
Never, ever, ever, baby.
I will simply keep on non-existing then.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a pool of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
As much as I'm tempted to plunge back into the fathomless deep, I want to know about the X something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Do you really?
Don't be naive, of course not. I want to sail the inky blackness until forever ends.
Alright, nothing down to fuck all borough.
Let's visit the ancient Zero home.
Great choice, Elder One. It has always been like this, and it always will.
I'm tempted with the Song of Death, but wait, no, I need to belittle myself instead.
Do you really?
Don't be naive,
The
of course
song
not.
of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation.
It's like I wasn't really decided whether I want to die or not, so I was just keeping drifting in between, and then this happened.
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
I love your voice, ancient reptilian brain, and I think I slowly need to go back to reality, don't I? You can take it, you're a champion. Alright. Mother, help me! There's a head attached to my neck and I am in it!
A stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth? Ew!
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Open your eyes. Oh, dear me, that's the worst hangover I had in forever. Oh my. What is this? The magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red, and it's empty. What is this? Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. It was probably me. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. There are pants. I do want to take them. Item gained. Flutter cut trousers. There we go. I want to put them on. Oh, I do have them on already. Good. I didn't want to see the butt forever. Those golden brown trousers are flare cut. Normal bell-bottom trousers would be boot cut, but these are far from normal. They are someone's pee-soaked, cum-stained party pants. Ew! Maybe we shouldn't get in the pants that are stained with someone else's cum. I don't know. This is not my choice. These are the only pants I have in here. Saver Fair, tied around the thighs. +1 ultra-chemistry, tied around the crotch. Okay, that's fine. And I can highlight things, that's great. Check out this thing, there's some kind of a tie on it? This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattain itself to your neck, that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world. I am very happy that I picked Inland Empire, because now I feel that my tie wants to walk with me. Grab the tie. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap! It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer contained. Right. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. I want to pull the light bulb. Oh, terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. Pull again to turn the lights off. The lights are off. Pull on the fan. The blades come squeaking to a halt. Leave. That's better. No more sounds, no more anything. What is this? You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. Oh, so this little circle surrounding my head was a perception thing. So I was actually perceptive enough to hear something around me. Clicked on that, something happened. Fish them out. It says riddling in rags on the aluminum keyring. There's a single key on the ring, the number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. Good. What else do we have in there? There's a broken window, I see. This window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. Visual calculus, easy 9. Assess the damage. Okay, so basically this is the roll. So we are rolling with a 58 chance of success. Check failure. What do you mean assess the damage? How would you do that? What are you even trying to do? Alright. Look out. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings. Okay, I'm gonna leave as for now. What is there? Take all. Disco ass blazer. I like this thing. Looks like someone skinned this blazer off some long extinct disco animal. There's an enigmatic white rectangle on the back and the right sleeve. Alright, we got it on. We have a beautiful tie. Horrific necktie. Oh, it's really horrific. The necktie is adorned with a garish pattern. It's disturbingly vivid. Somehow you feel as if it would be wrong to ever take it off. It's your friend now. You will betray it if you change it for some boring scarf. I agree. The tie has spoken to me, and yes, that's what I want to do. What is there? A bathtub. You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liquors. Oh, this is a shirt, isn't it? White satin shirt. Okay, +1 to conceptualization, but -1 to suggestion. I wonder why a white satin shirt makes you less suggestive to people. How is it? This white satin shirt used to be fancy. It used to really catch the light. Now it smells like someone took a piss in the armpits. Okay, that's why. I get it now. What about this? A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half of the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Really? Nothing? Really? All recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions. I can wipe the mirror or back off. I want to be brave and wipe the mirror. As you slowly reach your hand toward the surface of the mirror. Abort! You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you will see there, and you will never unbecome it. Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with it. What's wrong? Where to even begin? There's the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. I'm sorry. Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you. At least my tongue is okay. It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. Ow! Wipe the mirror now. Behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you? Of course I do. It's some kind of a... This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic. Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? I have no idea why it's there. It just is. Please stop, it's horrible. You're scaring yourself. No. You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There is some charm to it. There might have been 10 years ago. It's a little more than a cadaverous spasm right now. Okay, we have a very low chance of winning this one. Of digging deep into my mind to locate the source of the expression. And attempting to stop the expression from happening is even lower. I'm going to still try my 8% chance on that. Let's do it. Check failure. Can I retry it? Can't now. Let the mirror be for now. Maybe later on we'll come back. Alright, so is there anything else? Oh, there's some kind of a window there? I do look truly formidable. We have +1 morale, we have 0 health, and my face is truly bad looking. That's okay. What else do we have in there? Okay, that's my character sheet. This is my inventory, and this is my notepad of the case of journal, tasks, and map. There's nothing that we have in here. That's okay, but it's totally fine. Let's go around then. There's something here, a little thing that I've missed before. There doesn't seem to be anything perceptive that I have to check. Green shoe, left foot, alright. Where is the other one? I definitely need another shoe. I only have one on my foot, but the other one, well, doesn't seem to be anywhere here. If I go inside, will I actually see it this side of the screen? No, I won't. Oh, that's too bad. Alright, I think we have to go out. We have only one shoe. It's pretty bad. This green crocodile leather shoe has a high heel and a chrome embellishment. It fits your left foot perfectly. Now all that remains is to find the other shoe. I like how it looks like. This is the perfect video game protagonist. That's why this is somewhere where I stopped playing this game because I really want to play this on the Let's Play and I want to show it to you guys. I love how originally this game starts. I know no other game which starts in similar way. It's just so new, so fresh. Although I am everything but fresh. Hello. La Parba, 26 centigrade, Arid. What do we have in here? As a woman? The calendar says it's March. The year is 51.
Hello, officer.
Officer, huh. The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Officer, am I a military personnel?
No.
She seems perplexed by your question. There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman. Then why did you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
She pulls on her cigarette. Are you sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
She takes another drag. All this time.
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
Why are you telling me all this? Wouldn't that be weird to tell someone? I mean, maybe you do feel like I'm amnesiac or anything like that. Maybe she's empathetic enough to know, but still. And what business is that?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Suggestion, try the expression on her. Let her know you want her. Physically. Yes, let's do it. Oh no! This didn't work. I want to have fuck with you. She erupts in laughter. Oh, the fatigue swept from her face. What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on, say it again. I said I wanted to have sex with you. No, you see, that's not what you said. You said, but she's unable to finish, consumed with laughter. Come on, man, please, one more time. Don't back down. Say what you said again, proudly. I said, I want to have fuck with you. Goddamn right you did, you crazy asshole, you. She wipes the tears from her eyes. What kind of cop are you? Superstar cop. I can no longer deny it. Okay, that's cool. Or if I can just maybe ask you to elaborate on that superstardom a tiny bit. It means I'm a bloated old drunk with sideburns and disco pants. If I don't have a joke up my sleeve, it's on me. I have certainly been entertained. Thank you. Whatever you are, you should stick to it. Otherwise, she extinguishes her cigarette.
It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Alrighty then.
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Alright, girl. I get you. Well, my line didn't work. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it. Am I a smoker? Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Garoma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously. But she broke it at the filter. I can't smoke that. How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that a carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied, then smoke them all. The idea seems to make your neck expand. Suddenly, the garish tie feels very snug. Or you could not do that. No one is making you. Well, I'll think about it. Good. Thinking about the yummy cigarettes in your mouth is the next best thing. Make sure you think about the juicy sticks of tobacco all the time, though. It doesn't count if it's not all the time. And when you're done thinking about them, graduate to getting them. New task, find smokes and smoke them. Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses. Alright, we gotta smoke. We are a smoker. It's official. It's fine. We are going to get drunk and we're going to smoke everything this game is going to bring to us. I am okay with that. Do I go into the doors of various places? I probably don't. Well, let me go here. Oh, I can even run. Look at this. There's something on the table. What is this? Coins? Who would leave money? 04 real. Whatever the kind of money it is. What's there? Oh, we actually went outside. I don't know. Is that a balcony? What is that? The money. Equip a plastic bag, collect bottles, and sell them at the Friedel. Is that... Can I actually do that in this game? Are you crazy? Oh, okay. We're on the balcony. I want to see outside. Willing in rag. Oh, wait. Something happened there. Oh no, oh here. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Wow. This music. What is this? Take off. That's another snakeskin shoe. A gust of briny wind washes over you. Secret task complete. Find your other shoe. Hey! Gain experience plus 10. Composure. There they both are, two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet. Wait, these do not look like normal cop shoes. It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are. How'd they fit? Good. They're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told. So there are secret quests, which I can also finish. This is really interesting so far. Alright, so we finished the secret quests. And we're going back. The map tab in your journal lists all the white checks you can reattempt. Okay, so the white checks, so for example, the check at the mirror we had so far are the ones we can recheck. So we can go back there after we level up our perception or whatever, and we can attempt that again. This is interesting. Alright, so this is the doors to the woman. Can I be an asshole and just try? The door is closed. Knock. There's no answer. You hear the shower being turned on, or somewhere inside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. Beauty, don't abandon me in all this ugliness. The door does not care. The door probably thinks you're a has-been loser too. You feel your funny necktie becoming very tighter and tighter around your neck. Excuse me, is my necktie actually a noose which tries to kill me? Is this like a suicide tie? I don't like this. Try the handle. This door can only be opened with a key from the inside. Knock again. Knock again much harder. Still nothing. Leave. Well, I'm a drunkard. I can do that, right? It's legal for me to do these things when I'm drunk. What is this? This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Okay, what is this picture? I can't check it out, but I can go downstairs. You can sleep after 21. Sleeping heals all your health and morale. Okay, 9 p.m. is the time when we go to sleep then, because we are a good person. And what do we have in here? Hello? This is where the lyrics would be. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sink into it. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static. You should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know of your vast oceanic soul. Oceanic soul? Is that how you say that? I think so. My soul is immense. Utterly. And it needs to be heard. For a PA system. By other people. This goes well with a theory I'm developing that I'm a down on my luck superstar person. Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pause for a moment when you're done with the spot. See if it works. What should they sing when it comes to it? You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it is out there. It will come to you. You'll wreak havoc with it, don't worry. Lamentation sounds good. They really get a gauge on my soul with that. Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. New task, sing karaoke. You have to find something tragic to sing first. Okay, finish thought. I love this guy's brain. What about you? A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposefully ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan. Since you're not a fan of mine.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
He says it without looking up. Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this? You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Oh my god, I did all those things?
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
What have you been doing then? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Looks down again and keeps plucking at the bird. Look at the stuffed bird. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying bugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on the wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter. What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there.
I think I destroyed the bird. He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
I'm a cop and I talk to whomever I please. He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead. Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did the Sylvie go? And is she attractive?
She just, you know.
There's something there and it's not good. That's all you know for now. Okay. Interesting. What do we have in here? I want to see everything. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. The door is bolted. A sign reads, kitchen reserved for personnel until 1 p.m. Okay. A sign reads, mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open 4 p.m. Okay.
Hello, sweetie.
Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket. Alrighty, what about this thing? I want to keep them waiting. This real pinball machine is unplugged. I want to see everything in here. I'm so sorry, man, but this is just too interesting and I just want to know. The man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo of a tree. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. I could wake him up. I could pick up the pills. I will do that. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does. You've just picked up medicine. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of your screen above your character portrait. Click on the plus icon to heal your morale if you have morale damage. I don't want to wake him up. Leave. What is this? A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already? An hour? Sweet lord, a whole hour? And you haven't thought about rum and lemonade all this time? You've truly extinguished all trace of yourself. Actually, should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me. Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade into yourself, boy. Or better yet, lick that stain off the counter. Lick it, but only a little. You lick it, but only a little. Only with the tip of your tongue because you're a pleasure delayer. After 2 or 3 licks, the crust begins to melt and the sweetness breaks loose. The sharp, titillating scent of alcohol rises to your nostrils. It's dizzying. New task, find booze and drink it. A real drink would go well with those cigarettes. That's a great combination. Well, what can I do? I'm an addict, okay? I'm not going to fight it. This guy truly needs it. What is this? Summer door closed for the winter. Alright, let's go to the man in the blazer, because I know that he's waiting for me and I probably should talk to him already. Hello there. It's called Kim Kitsuragi, a bespectacled, Jesus Christ, English, bespectacled bespectacled. Something. I don't even know what this word means. Teach me, comment people. Man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why? Esprit de corps is another skill I could have picked at the beginning, which is basically the spirit of a cop. It's something that, as an officer, as a police worker, I am someone who understands these things. I am someone who feels the spirit of working in the police. Hold on, who is he to me? He's your half-brother. Shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
His grip is firm. You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative, conceptualize. I could invent a name for myself. Okay. I may not succeed. It's going to be funny if I fail. Let's do it. My name is Raphael Ambrosius Costello.
Yes, well,
Doesn't even process what you just said, just moves on.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him? Not toward the cafeteria manager. Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I am aware I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
He taps his foot, more out of habit than impatience. I haven't.
Okay. We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Okay.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
I did. Dead body. No.
So the body is still in the tree?
I don't know. This is the first time you detect awareness in the lieutenant's voice. If he's obvious, he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree. Well, empathy, thank you very much. I do realize that, okay?
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we're done talking to the owner.
Alright, but I can't remember anything. Or maybe... Yes. Looks at you for a moment in silence. I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now, but I have seen officers go through much worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our number one concern. How can you be so sure I'm from the police? I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back. He points to your jacket. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I am going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General. Is it insignia? Those white rectangles, you mean? Yes, but they're just white rectangles. They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Refajol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job. Shouldn't I have a badge or something? Check your pockets. You mean you don't have a badge? It was not on me when I woke up. Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence. What were we supposed to do again? Talk to the manager, then go out back and take the body down. Let's roll. After you, officer. Okay. Lieutenant Kim Tsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by clicking on him. I want to do that.
Yes?
Tell me about the case. What do you want to know? Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing. Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit. I know literally nothing about it, only what you told me before. Do you want me to brief you? Yes, that sounds good. 3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in the Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Reeling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver has been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. Wait, does the briefing say who the victim was? A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth. And who was the caller? To find him or her is one of our tasks here. For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could not identify neither the caller's age nor sex. Why hide themselves? There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dog workers union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We can't allow that. Okay. And the RCM is... That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. Is it Revachol? Revachol? I think it's Revachol. I don't know. We're the police in the city. Okay. Our job here is to find the killer. Right? Ask him to tell you about the case. We did it. That's right. Can we go over the... No. Would you say this is a mysterious case? The lieutenant considers your question a moment before answering... No, it's not a particularly mysterious case. Why not? The lieutenant shrugs. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that. Well... Okay, so the case probably isn't mysterious, but could it be sexy? There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was Are you sure there's not some sex angle we should be considering? Good point. Martinez is famed for its occult sex murder rights. We'll get on it immediately. The worry tone is the surest indicator that the lieutenant is being sarcastic. Whoa, really? That's mega sexy. Or actually, it doesn't have to be a cult. It can just be a sex murder. That's commendable. Was there anything else? It's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit, then hit him with it. Okay. If we're from different precincts, where are we in the same case? I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a, considers the phrasing, a pissing competition. His disdain is clear. This man would not use such expression otherwise. What do you mean? You don't know? His eyes narrow. I assumed you were in on it. I don't remember being in on anything. That's good. You know what I'm in on, retrograde amnesia. Better still than an imbecile cop-off. Cop-off? Just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim. You should tell me now, this seems relevant. Later. His voice is unflinching. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? Actually, I have all I need for now. Good. The lieutenant nods. Convince Kim there's a sexy dark mystery twist in the case. Let's try! Only banal things strike you. At the core, you're a very banal person with a very small soul. Oh no, we damaged your morale. One of you should be ashamed of. It's no wonder the soft one doesn't want it back. It was right to abandon you. Oh, no! What? One you should be ashamed of. It's no wonder the soft one doesn't want it back. It was right to abandon you. What? This is so sad. Okay. I want to talk about you. Me? Yes, you. I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation. We'll work better together if we have more rapport. That's a fair point. Alright, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know? You don't look like other people around here. That's because I'm half Seolite, or a quarter. My father's father was from Seoul, so was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. He shakes his head. It's an interesting topic. What is Seoul? It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting. You're only making it sound interesting. I still want to know more about Seoul. You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. He seems almost proud of these things. I'm a regular revacholier. He's glad to have shut down your question. Do you ever talk with yourself, Kim? What do you mean? You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have a conversation with, like, your brain? I have no idea what you're talking about. So, so how do you know what think? Well, I do most of my work in my notebook. The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. That's where his conversations with himself take place. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special. Tell me a secret about yourself. The lieutenant narrows a single eyebrow. No. Ask again. Tell me a secret about yourself. Your brain sends a signal to your lips, but they refuse to utter. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow. The eyebrow is exercising psionic control over you. What's happening to me? Something the matter, detective? This guy's got authority of the charts. With just a flick of his eyebrow, he's able to make you his troll. This guy's got authority of the charts. With just a flick of his eyebrow, he's able to make you his thrall. So what can I do about it? Nothing. You better hope he doesn't abuse his authority. There's a lot of it. Except your thraldom. The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow and you seem to regain control of yourself. You're wearing glasses? That's correct. You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone. Just observing. I guess you don't need glasses then. That's all for now. Nothing. That was an interesting conversation. And I think, with that in mind, before we'll talk to this guy and continue our case, I will be ending the very first episode of Disco Elysium. This was a little glimpse on it to give you guys a little bit of a curiosity about this whole thing. Tell me what you think. I can't wait to see your reactions. Let me know if you want me to continue playing this game here and if you want to know what is going to happen with our dear Mr. made-up name and whether we're going to indulge more in our superstardom of alcohol, cigarettes and sex. Thank you so much and see you in the next one. Goodbye.